machines? Anyone just give me an output?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So last class we were already discussing about the planning machines, the shaping and work holding devices, then the surface reference. All that topics were completed. I hope so you remember and you have written the lecture notes of it, right? Any one of you, can you answer?
Sir.
Yeah. So we have completed all that. Now today's topic is about the drilling machine and its various work holding devices and various boring machines and the drill bit nomenclature. Already in the previous slide, in the module starting itself, we have given just a basic idea of about drilling machine, weaving machine, everything. So this is mainly what you mean by drilling machine. So you see, this is the basic drilling machine. I have shown the figure of a drilling machine with my cursor. So this is a basic drilling machine. Okay. So what do you mean by drilling machine? What is the purpose of a drilling machine? Drilling is the process of originating holes in the workpiece by using a rotating cutter called drill. What is the main purpose of a drilling machine? The main purpose of a drilling machine is to what? To process of originating holes. It is mainly the purpose of originating holes in the workpiece. Okay. The main purpose of a drilling machine is to originate holes in the workpiece by using the same basic by using a rotating cutter called drill. So this is the basic rotating cutter which is named as drill. So now the machine used for this purpose is called drilling machine. So mainly it is the purpose of originating holes in the workpiece by using a rotating cutter. Okay, mainly by using a rotating cutter. That's what in the workpiece by using rotating cutter called drill. This machine used for this purpose is called drilling machine. In a drilling machine, holes may be drilled quickly and at a low cost. Why do we use this drilling machine at a very fast rate? Because comparatively the holes are milled in a very comparatively low cost and it is very quickly done. So automatically the production cost will be comparatively low. That's why we prefer drilling machines largely for making holes. So the base made of cast iron maybe rest or on a bench. Okay, so always in the case of a drilling machine we have a base which is always made of cast iron or floor depending upon the design. According to the design status we also depend upon the designing status and we understand what type of design should be there in the floor. So this is what happens. So what happens is it is mainly for originating the holes in the workpiece by using a rotating cutter called drill. Then the main purpose of it is called drilling machine. In a drilling machine, holes may be drilled quickly at a low cost. In a drilling machine, holes may be drilled at a low cost. Holes may be drilled at a low cost. Okay, that's what happens in the drilling machine. So holes may be low cost. The base is always made of cast iron and may rest on a bench or a floor depending upon the design. Larger heavy duty machines are grounded on the floor. Okay, larger heavy duty machines are always grounded on the floor. Then where the column is mounted vertically upon the base. In this case, the columns are always mounted upon vertically on the base. The larger and heavy duty machines are grounded on the floor. And mainly the larger, okay, very large and heavy duty machines are always grounded on the floor. This is what we say. So this is what happens. So it is mainly made up of cast iron. It's just on the bench. The floor design always depending upon the design. And it is mainly larger heavy duty machines which are mainly grounded on the floor. It is always fixed on the floor. Okay. Then the column is always mounted vertically upon the base. See, the column is always mounted vertically upon the base. The column is always mounted. Okay, this is the column. Okay, this is the column which is mounted vertically, exactly vertically upon the base. This is what happens. This is the column which is mounted vertically upon the base. Then it is accurately machined and the table can be moved up and down. This is the table which can be moved up and down with this handle. So what does it mean? It is accurately machined. It is always accurately machined and the table can move up and down. Okay, this mechanism meant for driving the spindle at different speeds are mounted on the top of the column. So this is the mechanism where we have a spindle. Okay, where we have a spindle and this is the table. So what happens is the mechanism meant for driving the spindle. For driving the spindle, we require a mechanism, okay, which are mounted on the top of the column. Then power. Power is always transmitted from the electric motor. This is the electric motor where the power is transmitted. So here we have an electric motor. So the power is transmitted from the electric motor to the spindle through a flat belt or V belt. According to the purpose, through a flat belt. Top inside this we can see a flat belt or a V belt according to the design aspects are happening. So this is what happens in the case of a drilling machine, mainly for making holes, for rotating the drill. It is the cheapest form That is, the bench is made up of cast iron. It is largely heavy duty machine, so it is bolted towards the base. Then the column is vertically upon the base. Always the column is vertically upon the base. Then it is accurately machined on the table, which can be moved up and down. Then the machine meant for driving spin different speeds are mounted on the top of the column. And this is for mainly for the V belt and flat belt. So now we will come to the basic parts of a drilling machine. Okay, now we will be coming to the basic parts of a drilling machine. The basic parts. Okay, the main basic parts of a drilling machine is what you can say. The main you can say it is the base. This is the base. Okay, this is the basic part. Base, which is made up of cast iron. Then we have a column. Okay, this is the column. You can see my cursor, I think so. So this is the column. And then we have a table. This is the table. Okay, and then we have a table. This is the table, and then we have a drill head where the drill is present with the help of a spindle. And this we name it as SK Industries is named as it's a firm which has been manufactured a little bit. So this is the drill head. All these are the basic parts of a drilling machine. I hope so. You're writing the ending notes. So let's write a drilling machine. The basic parts are base, column, table, drill head. The base one is the base. The vertical one is the column. Then this is the table, and this is the drill head, where the table is used for placing the workpiece firmly. And with the help of various clamps and devices, what happens? We bolt the workpiece in order to achieve exact dimensions. Okay, in order to achieve exact dimensions. This is what happens. Then we can have a symbol, an explanation of what are the main parts and what is the requirement of all that stuffs. Now we come to the base. What is base? Already we told the base is made up of cast iron, which so it can enormous amount of vibrations and load will be happening at the time of drilling operation. So the base is always made of cast iron and can withstand a large amount of vibrations. Okay, then second one is it may be mounted on a bench or on the floor. It is always mounted on a bench or on the floor, and the floor because it is always mounted. Sorry, it's always mounted. Then it supports all other parts of the machine on it. It basically supports all other parts. Okay, it mainly supports all other parts of the machine on it. Then the second one is the column. Okay, then the second one is the column. What is the column? The column stands vertically on the base at one end. What happens is the column. Okay, the column stands vertically on the base at one end. What happens is the column? The column always stands vertically. Okay, the column always stands vertically on the base at one end. It supports the work table. This is the work table. It supports the work table and the drill head. This is the drill head and supports the work table and drill head. The drill head has drill spindle, where the drill head will be always having the drill spindle. This is what the drill spindle is told, and the driving motor on either side of the column. And we have the driving motor on the either side of the column. This is what driving motors available on either side of the column. This is the second purpose. First one was the base. Then we have told about the column. Now we are going to tell about the table where the workpiece is placed. So the table is mounted on the vertical column. See, this is the vertical column where the table has been mounted and can be adjusted up and down on it. And we can adjust that side, the length, we can adjust the table up and down. Vertically, we can adjust the table up and down on it. Then it supports the work table and the drill head. It always supports the work table. Okay, it always supports the work table. So the table has T slots on it for holding the workpiece or to hold any other work holding devices. See, the table always have T slots. Okay, the table has T slots on it. What is the purpose of T slots on it? For holding the workpiece or to hold any other work holding device. To hold the workpiece or to use any other work holding device. This is what happens. Any other work holding device can be made. Then the table can be adjusted vertically to accommodate workpieces of different heights and can be clamped at required position. Also, what happens is the table can always be adjusted vertically to accommodate, mainly to vertically to accommodate workpieces of different heights. It's mainly the workpieces of different heights and can be clamped at the required position. And it can be clamped at the required position. This is what happens in the case of a table. So it is mainly mounted on the vertical column and can be adjusted up and down on it. Then the table has T slots and on it for holding the workpiece or to hold any other work holding devices. This is the T slots to hold the workpiece or any other work holding devices. Then the table can be adjusted vertically. Okay, the table can be adjusted vertically according to the different heights, according to the workpiece which is required for the purpose, which is required for working. So workpiece of different heights can be clamped at the required position. Then comes the drill head, where the drill head is mounted on the top side of the column. always the drill head is mounted on the top side of the column where the drill spindle and the driving motor are connected by means of a V belt and cone pulleys. Okay, so now here comes the drill head. This is the drill head. Okay, this is the drill head where the drill head is mounted on the top side of the column. Okay, where the drill head is mounted on the top side of the column. Okay, the drill head is always mounted on the top side of the column. Okay, the drill head is always mounted on the top side of the column, and the drill spindle and the driving motor are connected by means of a V belt and cone pulleys, which will be found inside this, and the drill spindle. Okay, mainly the drill spindle. This is the drill spindle and the driving motor, which is present inside here, are connected by means of a are mainly connected by means of V belt and cone pulleys. The motion is transmitted to the spindle from the motor by the belt. From the motor, the motion is transmitted to the spindle with the help of the belt. Then the pinion attached to the handle meshes with the rack on the sleeve. Okay, automatically the pinion. Okay, the pinion which is always attached to the feed handle. Okay, that's what the pinion which is attached to the handle. This is the pinion and which is attached to the handle. This is the feed handle meshes with the rack on the sleeve of spindle, providing the drill the required down feed. For providing the drill the required down feed. That's what happens. So this is for the down feed, the height upon the height. This is what happens. So the motion is transmitted to the spindle from the motor by belt. Then the pinion is attached to the handle. Always the pinion is always attached to the handle, meshes with the rack on the sleeve. It is always meshes with the rack on the sleeve of the spindle for providing the drill with the required down feed. There is no power feed arrangement in this machine. Always there is no much power arrangement in this machine. The spindle rotates at a speed ranging from 50 to 2000 rpm. Always the spindle has a speed ranging from 50 to 2000 rpm. Okay, always the spindle rotates at a speed of ranging from 50 to 2000 rpm. This is what happens in the case of drilling machine. Now we can talk about the different types of drilling machine. Okay, so we will have a discussion about the twist drill nomenclature, drilling machine tools, cutting forces, everything. Then soon after, what we have told what is a drilling machine, what are the base parts of a drilling machine. Now we are going to talk about the various types of drilling machine. Okay, after talking about the various types of drilling machine, okay, then we shall move towards the various work holding devices of the machine. So we will go in an order-wise manner, so that you have a basic idea of what's happened. Now I have reached the drilling machine types. Just keep on writing the headings so that you can study the same way. It is in connection of work. Okay, first you have to know what is a drilling machine, then what are the parts, then what is the purpose of the parts, then according to the purpose, what are the various types of drilling machine. All this you have to have an idea. So now we are going to say the various types of drilling machine. Okay, now we are going to talk about the various types of drilling machine. Okay, according to the purpose, we can say various types of drilling machine. So now drilling machines are manufactured in different types and sizes according to the type of, just note it down, according to this type of operation, amount of feed, depth of cut, spindle feeds, then method of spindle movement and accuracy. So in the types of drilling machine, they are manufactured in different types. Okay, in the types of drilling machine, it is always manufactured in different types and sizes. Okay, in types of drilling machines are manufactured in different types and size according to the type of operation. Okay, first one is according to the requirement or the type of operation required. Second one is the amount of feed. Second one is always the amount of feed. Third one is the depth of cut. Okay, the third one is the depth of cut, and the fourth one is the spindle feeds, and the fifth one is the method of spindle movement and accuracy. It's always the method of spindle movement and accuracy. This is what happens in the case of drilling machine. So drilling machines are manufactured in different types and sizes according to type of operation. Okay, it's mainly according to type of operation. It's mainly first one is the amount of feed, the depth of cut, the spindle feeds. Okay, amount of feed is the feed rate, then the amount of material to be removed, the cut, then spindle feed is the drilling with spindle speed, the method of spindle movement, whatever method, and the accuracy rate. So these are the main aspects we're considering the various types of drilling according to the requirement of the work to be done on the workpiece. We consider all these aspects and then we select the various types of drilling machine for the required operation, or which will be the best suitable types of drilling machine used for the purpose to have maximum accuracy and precision to the workpiece finally. Okay, This is what happens. Now we will start with portable drilling machine. This is the figure you can see. Okay, this is the portable drilling machine. So what is the purpose of portable drilling machine? Okay, you are seeing the figure, brief figure, where what's the purpose? It is, we can say it is used to drill holes on the workpiece in any position. That's the main advantage. Okay, in any position. Okay, in any position. So the main advantage is this cannot be done in a standard drilling machine. Okay, this cannot be done always in a standard drilling machine. This is what happens. Then the entire drilling machine is compact and small in size also. Then these machines can be used drills from 12 mm to 18 mm. Just note it down the bracket, writing portable drilling machine. Okay, from 12 mm to 18 mm. Then portable drilling machines are operated at higher speeds. In the previous class, at the starting of the module, we have discussed various types of lathe operations, drilling operations, everything. So in that, I have told the portable drilling machine can be also named as what? Can anyone of you say? Can anyone of you say how can the portable drilling machine can be named? Can any one of you say the other name for a portable drilling machine? Can any one of you say? Adarsh Manohar, can you say the other name for portable drilling machine? Am I audible? Are you guys hearing what I am saying? Any one of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So, does anyone know of what's the other name for portable drilling machine? This, this we have discussed in the class before. No problem. Okay, just note it down. It is named as. It can be also told as hand drilling machine. Okay, it can be also told as hand drilling machine. Okay, it can be also told as hand drilling machine. Please note it down. Hand drilling machine. You see the figure by looking at the figure itself. You can see in your daily routine when someone comes for some what for maintenance work in your home, automatically the welder, no, the plumber or the electrical people or the electrician, they all will be having a type of drilling machine for drilling the holes in your walls or some other places. Okay, and you can see the same type of drilling machine available over with them. Okay, it is almost Bosch, and various companies are available according to the purpose and requirement and functionality. You can have various types. Okay, but portable will be everyone in everyone's hand. They will be having a portable drilling machine for the purpose. So now, so portable drilling machine or hand drilling machine, so it is mainly used for drilling holes on the workpiece in any position. Okay, works on the holes in the workpiece in any position, which is not possible in a standard drilling machine. Okay, which is not always possible in a standard machine. Then the entire drilling mechanism is compact and small in size. These machines are mainly used to drill from 12 mm to 18 mm diameter. So, okay, this note in a 12 mm to 18 mm diameter drills can be machined. Then it is also it can be operated at a higher speeds also according to the requirement and according to the cutting force, everything. It can be operated at various speeds also. This is what happens in the case of a portable drilling machine. So soon after the portable, okay, soon after the portable drilling machine, okay, then we can say, okay, you can see the drill bit. This is the drill bit. This is the chuck where we just spindle. Then torque selection ring, amount of torque, then on off trigger, then forward and reverse for the forward and the backward movement of the drill bit, and this is the workpiece. Okay, this is what happens. Now we can say it as sensitive drilling machine. It's also the same. Okay, it is sensitive drilling machine. It is mainly designed for drilling small holes at high speeds in light jobs. Okay, the whole thing is be told in one sentence. That is sensitive drilling machine. Okay, now it comes with a sensitive drilling machine. Okay, that comes with a sensitive drilling machine. Okay, now what you mean by means the sensitive drilling machine is like it is designed for drilling mainly small holes. Okay, it is mainly designed for drilling small holes at high speeds in light job. It's very small. Okay, small for light job. It is not for this purpose. You can see in furniture all that stuff, small drilling machines are used. Okay, in furniture setups, cushioning everywhere, we can see small drilling machines for making holes. That's what happens. Okay, so in the case of sensitive drilling machine, it is designed for drilling small holes at high speeds in light jobs. It is mainly used for design for small holes at very high speeds in light jobs. So high speed and hand feed are necessary for drilling small holes. So automatically we require high speed and hand feeds for drilling the holes. Then it can be mainly used for drilling up to how much 15.5 to 15 to 16 diameter holes. Okay, in the previous case, in the case of portable, it was 12 to 18 diameter. So this is maximum of 15 to 16 diameter holes can be made. Okay, then the base of the machine is mounted either on a bench or on the floor by means of a bolts and nuts, because it has to handle the vibrations, everything. Okay, then the drill is fed into work purely by hand. Then operator can sense the progress of the drill into work because of hand feed. Then it is always done with the help of a hand feed. Okay, not with other functions. It's always done with the help of a hand feed. So the drill is fed into the workpiece purely by with the help of the hand pressure. So the operator can always the person, the worksman who is using the drill bit can always sense the progress of the drill into the work. Okay, or you can always sense the progress of the drill into the work because of the hand feed. Okay, because of the hand feed, that's what happens. Okay, because of the hand feed. Okay, that's what happened. The machine is named so because of this reason. Okay, the machine is named so because of this reason. This is what happens in the case of sensitive drilling machine. Now it comes with upright drilling machine. Okay, it now comes with the upright drilling machine. So in the case of upright drilling machine, it is always the same. Okay, it's almost the same, the upright drilling machine. Okay, and then this is the upright drilling machine. Okay, this is the figure where we have an upright drilling machine. You can see the main drive, the motor, the column, the table clamp, the base, the table horizontal arm, then the drill, the spindle, the handle of it, all this. Okay, so in the case of an this other figure where can see upright drilling machine. So in this figure, in this setup, the upright drilling machine is designed for handling medium sized workpiece. Okay, so always the upright drilling machine is mainly used for designing the handle medium sized workpieces. Then it is larger and heavier than a sensitive drilling machine. It is always larger and heavier than a sensitive drilling machine. In the case of upright, it is designed for handling medium sized workpiece. It is mainly designed for handling medium sized workpiece. Then it is larger and heavier than a sensitive drilling. It is always comparatively larger and heavier than a sensitive drilling machine. Then holes of diameter up to 50 can be made with this type of machine. How much? Please note it down. Holes of diameter up to 50 diameter, not 1550. Okay, 50 diameter can be made. 50 diameter can be made in this type of machines. Besides, it is supplied with power feed arrangement. Besides, it is supplied with a power feed arrangement. Then for drilling different types of work, the machines is provided with a number of spindle speeds and feed. For drilling different types of work, the machine is provided with a number of spindle speeds and feed. Then vertical adjustments obtained by the rack on the column and a pinion in the table. Okay, the vertical adjustments, always the vertical adjustments can be obtained by the rack on the column. The vertical adjustments obtained by the rack on the column and a pinion in the table. The circle adjustment about its own axis in round section. This is what happens in the case of an upright. This is what happens in the case of an upright drilling machine. So where we have a handling medium sized workpiece, larger and heavier than sensitive drilling machine, it can make holes up to 50 diameter. Okay, then it is supplied with power feed arrangement. In the case of sensitive drilling machine, it was only the normal machine up to 55, and here it is a, but how much? It is almost 50 diameter. Then besides supplied the power feed arrangement, then types of work is various types of work with power feed arrangement can be happening. Then vertical adjustments here in this case can be obtained by this. Okay, so mainly there are two types. Okay, mainly there are two types of upright drilling machine. One is round column section upright drilling machine and box column. Okay, one is round column and now the other one is box column. According to the purpose, we require the both type of machine. The round column section upright drilling consists of a round column, whereas the upright drilling column has a box column section. Both one will be having a round column section and other will be having a box column section. The other construction features are almost or are the same. Okay, so the box column always machine possesses more machine strength and rigidity as compared to those having a round section column. So it will be the box column will be having more machine strength and rigidity when compared to that of a round column to handle heavy drilling operations. To handle heavy drilling operations. This is what happens in the case of a upright drilling machine. Then okay, then we will have an idea of okay, the multiple spindle and then multiple spindle machines, gang machines, everything. Okay, multiple spindle, then gang machines, everything. So you see, this is the deep hole machining manufacturing process, all that are, and various operations are there. So in this case, okay, in this case we can also have a small discussion about a radial drilling machine. Okay, so the radial drilling machine is also the same as that of the almost upright drilling machine, but it has got a small changes. Okay, so it is also used for drilling only on medium or heavy large workpieces. Okay, on medium or heavy large workpieces the radial drilling machines are used. Okay, on medium or heavy large workpieces the radial drilling machines are used. So this is what happens in the case of radial drilling machine. You can see the figure like, where we have motor for elevating screw, motor for spindle, then we have a drill head, feed hand wheel, spindle, drill, and this is the table, this is the column, this is the elevating screw, and this is the base. So this is the basic figure. So I'll be giving you the notes. So while writing for the exam, we should very clearly draw the figures and label the parts, and then explain the parts or explain the working of every drilling machine. Okay, sometimes it may be asked in type, sometimes it may be asked in individual, sometimes a given product, a given a given function of a work will be given, and you have to identify which type of drilling machines can be used. For example, if you say it is about a 50 diameter hole can be there, because you should know that it comes under upright drilling machines functions. And if it is a how much 12 to 18 you can say it should be portable. Then if it's 15 only, you can say lightweight. So application wise questions will be sometimes asked, so you have to able to identify the drilling machine and then given a brief explanation about the drilling machine, the purpose, the functions, the material, the parts of the drilling machine, everything should be noted down. Okay, now we will have a small discussion about a radial drilling machine. So I told it is a drilling machine on medium to large heavy work pieces. Okay, intended for drilling medium to large heavy because, but it has a heavy round column mounted on the large base. Okay, it has a, you see this is the round column. Okay, heavy round column. It's a heavy round. This is the heavy round column. And in other case, it will be a box type. Okay, that's what we have discussed in the upright drilling machine. So here it is a round column. So it's a heavy round column mounted on a large base. So here the mainly the same before, the column supports, like this is the column where it supports the radial arm, which can be raised or lowered, enable the table to accommodate the workpieces. It enables the table to accommodate the workpieces of different heights, of different dimensions. The workpiece can be accommodated. The arm which has the drill head on it can be swung around to any position. Okay, it can be swung. So this is the radial arm. It can be swung into any position. Okay, any position can be swing. Then the drill head can be made to slide on the radial arm. So always the drill head can be made onto the radial arm. So the drill head can be made to slide on the radial arm. Then the machine is named so because of this reason. This machine is named so for this reason. Then it consists of parts like the same. What we know the base. This is the base, and where this is the column, and this is the radial arm, and this is the drill head. Okay, this is the drill head, and this is the driving mechanism. So all this comes into, okay, all this comes into the parts of the radial machine. So all the base, everything we have commonly mentioned in this. So in this we will be only discussing about first everything is the same. The function of a table, the function of a base, the function of almost the function of the column, everything will be the same as that of the major we have discussed in the drilling machines. Okay, the basic parts of drilling machine. So now we will have a change only two parts, mainly with the radial arm and the drill bit. Okay, drill head, sorry, the radial arm and the drill head. So in the case of a radial arm, what happens? The radial arm is mounted on the column parallel to the base and can be adjusted vertically. Okay. In the case of radial arm, okay. In the case of what I have radial arm, the radial arm is always mounted on the column. Okay. The radial arm is always mounted on the column parallel to the base and can be adjusted vertically. That's what happens. Okay. So the radial arm is always mounted. It can be mounted on the column and parallel to the base and can be adjusted vertically. Okay, that's what we say, and it can be always adjusted vertically. So the vertical front surface is accurately machined. Okay, the vertical front surface is accurately machined. So what happens is the radial arm is there. It is always on the column parallel to the base. It is always parallel. You see, the radial arm is always parallel to the base and can be adjusted vertically. It can be adjusted vertically. The vertical front face accurately machined to the guideways for the drill head. So automatically the vertical front face is accurately, very precisely and accurately machined to provide guideways for the drill head. Then the drill head can be adjusted along these guideways. See, the drill head can be adjusted along these guideways. Why? According to the location of the work. According to the location of the work, it can be adjusted along the guideways. It can be this can be, sorry, 1 second. Okay, this can be adjusted along with the work guideway. So the drill head can be adjusted along these guideways according to the location of work. In some machines, okay, basically in some machines, a separate motor is provided for this movement. In some machines, a separate motor, okay, basically in some machines, a separate motor is provided for this movement. A separate motor is provided for this movement. The arm may be swung around the column. Automatically, what happens? The arm, the arm may be swung, it will be rotating around the column. Okay, then it can be also moved up and down to suit workpieces of different heights. That we want to understand because of the elevating screw. What happens? It can be moved up and down for having different workpieces can be adjusted. Now, this is what happens in the case of the radial arm. Okay, radial arm, which is always placed parallel to the base. Okay, and is mounted on the vertical column. Now it comes to the drill head. Okay, the next part is the drill head. Okay, this is the drill head. This is the drill head part. Okay, so the drill head is mounted on the radial arm. You can see always the radial arm itself, the drill is mounted, and all mechanisms for driving the drill at different speeds and different speed, and consist of all the mechanism for driving the drill at different speeds and at a different feed. Okay, so the drill head is mounted on the radial arm and houses all mechanism for drilling the drill at different speeds and a different feed. For drilling the drill different speeds and different feed. Then a motor is mounted on the top of the drill head for this purpose. Like mainly a motor, mainly a motor is mounted. A motor is mounted on top of the drill head for this purpose. What happens is a motor is mainly mounted on the top of the drill head for this purpose. A motor, small motor is mounted. See, this is the motor which is drilled on top of the drill head for this purpose. To adjust the position of the drill spindle, mainly to adjust the position of the drill spindle with respect to work, the drill head may be made to slide on the guideways of the arm. So mainly to adjust the drill position with respect to work. This is the drill position to adjust to work. The drill head may be to slide on the guideways of the arm. The guideways you can drill head to slide. So the drill head can be clamped. The position of the spindle is properly adjusted. This is what happens in the case of a radial drilling machine. Then comes the gang drilling machine. See, now comes the gang drilling machine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the gang drilling machine, a group of drilling machines. Okay, this is what we name it as a gang drilling machine. Okay, now it comes to the gang drilling machines. In gang drilling machine, what happens? You can see a number of single spindle drilling machine columns are placed side by side on a common base, having a common work table. See, this is the common work table. It is be placed side by side. That's what happens. Then a series of operations like drilling, reaming, counter boring, and tapping may be performed on the job by shifting the work from one position to other table. So in drilling, we have various operations as we have discussed. As we have discussed before, like what we have various operations. I hope so you remember. I'll just show the slides. Okay. One second. See, this is the various operations: drilling, reaming, boring, counter boring, counter sinking, tabbing. So all this can be done with the help of a gang drilling machine, where a number of single spindle drilling machine columns. Okay, in a gang drilling machine, where a number of single spindling drilling machine columns are placed side by side on a common base and have a common work table. Then a series of operations like drilling, reaming, counter boring, and tapping may be performed on the job by shifting the work from one position to the other on the work table. Then this type of machine is mainly used for producing large work, that is a high amount of production work to attain enormous amount of products in a large number in a very short time, but all the processes are almost the same, or not almost the same, it is identical to manufacture a large number of products. This is what happens. So 4 to 6 drill heads are placed side by side with a common table and a base. The drill heads have separate driving motors. Each drill is set with different tools for different operations. This is what happens. This is the drill head, feed handle, and this is what happens in the case of a gang drilling machine. You see here we can 4, we can have 6 or 8 something. The base with the help of elevating screw, we can adjust on the table. So the height can be adjusted. Then handle of the elevating table can handle and move up and fro. Okay, to and fro. This is what happens in the case of up and down the table. That's what happens in the case of a gang drilling machine. Then comes the multiple spindle. Okay, then comes the multiple spindle drilling machine. You see, this is the multiple spindle drilling machine. So this is what is the multiple spindle drilling machine. So in a multi-spindle drilling machine also have several spindles. See, this has various types of spindles. This machine is used for drilling a number of holes in a workpiece simultaneously and for reproducing same pattern of holes in a number of identical pieces. So this is what happens. In this, we have to remove the previous one. In the case of gang drilling machines, we have to remove one by one. We have to remove one by one and do the various operations in a process one by one. That is, in one case we can do drilling, other case we can do reaming, other case counter. So various operations can be performed by keeping the number of drilling machines in the table. Okay, but the table will be always placed in the base, where which is called with the help of a lead screw. We can adjust the height of it. Okay, that's what. And in the case of multiple drilling machine is, it has a large number of drilling machines, the same spindle, no different type, the spindle head. It will be having number of number of drill bits. Okay, number of drill bits, you can drilling spindles. So the machine is used for drilling a number of holes in workplace simultaneously, and for reproducing the same pattern of holes in the number of identical pieces. It is mainly used for reproducing the pattern of holes in the number of identical pieces. Then a single motor, always we use a single motor with using a set of gears to drive all the spindles has been used. A single motor using a set of gears which drives all the spindles. Then all the spindle holds the drills and are fed into the work at the same time. All the spindle, you see, all the spindle holding the drills are fed into the work at the same time. The distance between the spindle holes can be altered according to the location where holes are to build. The distance between the spindle holes can be adjusted, can be relocated according to the dimensions where we have to require the holes in the workpiece. That's what happens in the case of a multi-spindle drilling machine. Then comes a deep hole. Then comes a deep hole drilling machine. This is what happens in the case of a deep hole drilling machine. So in the case of a deep hole drilling machine, is a special machine and drills are required to drill deeper holes. A special machine and drills, mainly special machines and drills, are required to drill deeper holes in barrels of guns, spindles, and connecting rods. This is what happens in the case of a deep hole drilling machine. Mainly a special machine and drills are required. Okay, mainly special machines and drills are required to drill deeper holes in barrels of gun, mainly to drill deeper holes in barrels of gun, spindles, and connecting rods. This is what happens. Then the machine designed for this purpose is known as deep hole drilling machine. Okay, mainly the machine designed for this purpose is mainly known as deep hole drilling machine. Okay, deep hole drilling machine. Then high cutting speeds and less speeds are necessary to drill deep holes. Okay, high cutting speeds and less speed are necessary to drill deep holes. The non-rotating drill is fed slowly into rotating work speed. Then in this case, coolant may be used while drilling this machine. There are two different deep hole machines in particular. That is the turret drilling machine and capset. So we have already discussed about turret plate, everything. So we'll be having a basic idea. And now we will be talking about the drilling machine. So this we have already discussed in the previous class. What is the type of drilling machines? What is drilling? What is reaming? What is boring? What is counter boring? What is countersink? What is tapping? Okay. Then in the case of drilling machine, we will be moving to the next topic. That is, it is mainly about the work holding devices. Okay, mainly due to the work holding devices in the various drilling machine. So the work should be held firmly. Okay, in this case, the work holding devices is like, so you just see the figures standard wise, everything what's happening. Okay, standard wise, everything what's happening. One second. Okay, just look on the figures. So this is what happens in the case of various work holding devices. So this we will have in the next hour. Okay, as the time is 10:24, 10:20 over. So I'll just check the attendance. Okay, so just note it down. Drilling machine, the various work holding devices. Okay, so shall I tell the name? No, the time is not. Okay, no problem. We'll have it in the next class. Okay, then. Thank you, students. I'll just check the attendance. Just wait for a second. Okay. Agash KM.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Agil M. Yes. Okay.
Present, sir.
Okay. Amit K.
Present, sir.
Andrew Suresh. Karthik Koteri.
Present, sir.
Mohammad Ladin.
Present, sir.
Mohammad Shahzad.
Present, sir.
Mubatasam. Mohammad Asaf.
Present, sir.
Mohammad Fardeen.
Present, sir.
Fateh.
Present, sir.
Sama.
Present, sir.
Sian. Nisha K. Nived Kumar.
Present, sir.
Nishal undo. Fine. Okay. Then Pratyush Premraj.
Present, sir.
Rahul Rajiv.
Present, sir.
Arun Rajiv.
Present, sir.
Okay. So Rahul Rajiv is there. Arun Rajiv is there. Okay. Rahul Rajiv.
Yes, sir. Present. 17. Present.
Okay. Okay. Fine.